Digital wallets, fintech, and neobanks are transforming banking through innovation. As more traditional banks take on a digital-first approach, we explore a future where technology is redefining our banking solutions. Welcome to The Exchange from our studio here in Doha. Coming up on this episode, we sit down with Yusuf Al-Naima, Group Chief Business Officer at Qatar National Bank, who shares insights on embracing technology in banking. And we chat with Juan Pablo Ortega, CEO and co-founder of UNO, to discuss the rise of new payment solutions. Digital transformation is no longer optional. It's essential for banks to remain competitive in a rapidly changing environment. New technologies are drastically transforming the banking industry, with physical branches slowly being phased out. Operations across all departments like remittances, payments, and investments will be made in the cloud. Innovations such as AI and automation are proving to be invaluable, reshaping how banks offer their services like digital cards and chatbots. On the flip side, with the advancements of AI, financial crime is becoming increasingly sophisticated, prompting the need for stricter prevention measures. Last year, over 50% of banks reported a rise in business fraud, while consumer fraud losses amounted to over $10 billion. So how is the industry evolving in the digital era, and what does the future hold for traditional banks? I sat down with Yusuf Al-Naima, Group Chief Business Officer of Qatar National Bank, to discuss how a legacy bank like QNB is embracing technology and digitalization.
We're excited about digital banking. I think this is the talk. Everybody wants to apply for a digital banking license. We are living in a digital era now, and soon you will not see branches, probably in a couple of years ahead. Our strategy is really to provide seamless banking service worldwide. We have a presence all the way from the UK all the way to China. We are in more than 28 countries. Banking is evolving and is advancing to the next stage because of technology. Today, the spending on technology is huge.
The rise of online-only digital banks or neobanks has dialed up competition in the financial services market, especially among younger consumers. Our reporter Cyril Forneris is in Switzerland, where neobanks are giving their traditional predecessors a run for their money.
Hello, Laila. I'm here in Geneva, where financial institutions like banks are a normal part of the Swiss landscape. But that's quickly changing. New digital players known as neobanks are making their marks. They're banks that operate mainly online without any physical branches. Let's take a look.
Alpian is a neobank that carved out a place for itself in this growing market. The private bank convinced thousands to open free accounts in just minutes by offering them premium services and a host of attractive benefits.
They like discretion, they like data privacy, and they like financial security. They also like having a very good service. So how do you answer to this? Throughout our hybrid model, cutting-edge technology with human expertise. If you want, you can be accompanied by a wealth advisor directly through your phone. And at the same time, we keep evolving all the time. We're purely digital. We have no legacy at all. So for us, it's very easy to move. It's very easy to be agile. From one week to another one, we're able to implement new technologies very fast.
Studies show that the Swiss are particularly loyal to their bank, but more are turning to digital banks every year.
J'ai une banque physique et aussi une banque en ligne.
Je l'ai fait récemment parce qu'il y avait plein d'avantages au niveau des non-frais à l'étranger.
C'est très pratique en réalité, je ne regrette pas, mais j'ai bien conservé une banque physique également en plus.
J'ai pas forcément eu l'occasion de créer un compte dans une banque en ligne.
J'y ai jamais pensé, tout simplement, j'ai toujours eu un compte avec une banque en physique.
J'aime bien avoir quelque chose vraiment que je peux discuter, avoir un contact avec quelqu'un, quoi.
C'est encore des startups, donc forcément on va pas mettre tout son capital dessus.
According to a report by financial experts at Deloitte, Swiss retail banks are falling behind in digitalization, giving neobanks like Alpian an opportunity to drive innovative change. Over to you, Leila.
Other than neobanks, emerging trends in payment methods are also shaking up traditional banking. I spoke with Juan Pablo Ortega, CEO and co-founder of Uno, a company that provides innovative payment solutions, to explore how alternative methods are reshaping the financial landscape.
We have seen a rise of APMs, alternative payment methods. So for a while, companies used to span accepting credit cards and debit cards. But then you look at, for example, Saudi Arabia. Only 20-30% of the population have a Visa or a MasterCard. Most of the people use MARA, which is the local domestic scheme. We go into Indonesia. Indonesians love their wallets. You have OVO, you have Dana, you have GoPay, you have GrabPay. So we're seeing an emergence of different payment methods, and we're seeing that this is a struggle for companies, because then I have to span, I have to do more integrations. In terms of new technologies where we're seeing encryption, authentication, we are the launch customer with MasterCard of being able to pay with passkeys. Passkeys are these cryptographic keys that you save in your device. We're seeing a big future of stable coins. Stable coins like USDC, USDT, I think is going to become the norm as people want to pay around the world.
Now it's time for our regular feature, Business in 60 Seconds. Start the clock. Lenovo is gearing up to announce Q4 2025 earnings, having recently unveiled its transformable laptop with a screen that can flip and fold. The device features a high-resolution display with touch capabilities. It provides users with an immersive visual experience, showcasing the company's focus on innovative product designs. Ralph Lauren is preparing to reveal its fourth quarter 2025 earnings report as the US fashion house has worked to reposition itself, focusing on its core product strengths like cable knit sweaters and blazers. Effective marketing, such as being chosen to dress the US Olympic team, has continued to strengthen its trendy image. And Zoom is set to release its first quarter 2026 financial results. The video conferencing company has made various technological advancements. This includes the new Zoom Business Services for marketing, customer care, and sales. It's also enhanced its offering for content creation and asset management. So while the banking behemoths of the world still dominate the financial services market, digitalization and innovation are essential to compete with the emerging players. For consumers, this means learning to adapt to a new way of saving and spending their money, and perhaps banking on a digital future. Well, that's all the time we have for on this edition of the show. Thanks for watching. Please do check out yournews.com for all your latest business news, and join us again next time on The Exchange.